there is one more topic called where args. Okay, that if you go to any interview or if the interviewer sometimes how they will ask, right? Sometimes not only developers, not only testers will come, and if you go to some other interview, the combination will come. One guy will be developer and one guy will be the tester.
Yeah.
Okay, that may be the chance. So in that case, they might have asked two to three questions which are belongs to like developers as well. Okay, in that way, one concept is called like a where orgs. Okay, I'll tell you. Let me write a program for that. Where orgs, variable arguments. Simply we are
Okay,
calling.
where? Okay. Yeah.
Okay, let me write because everything we have to understand, or else it will be problem for us. Okay. Though we are a tester, this concept is belongs to developers. Okay, and we need to understand. Now, let's say, for example, whenever we are talking about the method overloading or parameterization, what we are discussed earlier, right?
Yes.
Those things, whenever you want to modify, let's say, for example, I want to addition 2 numbers. I want to addition 3 numbers. Okay, we'll go with the simple programs again. Okay, public void add. Okay, here again we are touching the concept called method overloading. Okay, just to try to understand.
Yeah.
Int A, comma int B. Okay, I want to like addition for this one. What I will do, return A plus B. I'm putting. Yeah. This we already aware of it. Yet not the int. It's a should be int, should not be void. Okay.
Okay.
Like this. After that, this is applicable for only how many variables or how many arguments? Only 2 arguments. 2. If I want to go for the 3, what I can do then? Public int. Okay. Add again int A comma int B comma int C. Okay. Now here if I want to go like a return A plus B plus C. Okay. If I want to go for the another example, for example, 4 argument, I want to add 4 numbers. Then how can I do that? Int A comma int B comma int C. Okay, comma int D, like this we need to put. Hope you already aware of this one. There is no issues. Okay. Return A plus B plus C plus D. Like this we need to write the program. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
But when I go to 2 numbers, it's fine for me. 3 numbers, it's fine for me. 4 numbers, it's fine. If I want to write if I want to add 6 digits or 6 numbers, if I want to add 5 numbers, if I want to add 8 numbers, if I want to add 10 numbers or 12 numbers or 13 numbers, how can I do that? For each and every time, I should not write the program like this. Getting my point?
Yes.
Let's say, for example, if I do that like that, what will happen? The program length will be increased and there is no usage. For each and every number, we need to increase one more method. Like, let's say, for example, now 4. If I want to add 5, one more method I need to be write. If I want to accept 6 values, I want to write one more value. Like that, I want to do that. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Instead of that, is there any alternative for this one? Is there any way for this one? Like that, we need to think. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
There is one concept called var args, means variable arguments, where we can pause. Okay, let's say for example, no need to create the same repeated items. No need to create the same repeatable methods. Okay, instead of that, within a simple change within the same method, within a simple change, what will happen? It will accept 0 to n number of arguments at the same time. We can pass one argument. If you want to pass 2 arguments, it will accept. If you want to pass 10 arguments also, it will accept. Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, anything is fine. Getting my point?
Yes,
So
yes.
for that one, how can I write the method? How can I write the method? Let me write the method by using varchars. Public void. Okay, I'm putting some other thing. Name for name check. Okay.
Yeah.
Addition, or else, sorry, something is missing. Okay, here again I'm putting int, no issues. Okay, or else what will happen? How we need to do that? Let's say for example, addition of return, we need to put it here. Return, as of now I'm putting 0, we'll see that. Okay, now how many values parameters I need to use it here? Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 10, or maybe 100.
N number of.
Getting my point?
Yeah.
N number of arguments I can pass. Now I want to calculate all the values addition. And see what do you mean by where arg now? See, advantages of where args is very simple. Within a single parameter, within a simple change in a normal parameterization, we can achieve that. We can pass n number of arguments, n number of parameters, but should be the same type. That we need to remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Should be the same type in the sense. If you declared as the int, it has to be integer. If you declared as the string, it has to be string like this. Let's say for example, int. Okay, I'm putting 1, 2, 3 dots class space something, one thing, space. I'm putting as the values. Now you are getting my point. As of now, don't go to this method body. Leave it that. We'll see. Now I'm talking about this one only method declaration. How we are doing that? 3 dots space should be there. There is
only 3 dots we need to keep.
Yeah. What type of value you are passing means only integer values. Integer values. I want to pass it, and dot. 3 dots should not be like a 4, or should be 3. Okay. Should not decrease or increase the dots. Beside that, this is a variable name. This one we can put anything, no issue.
Okay. Oh, variable
Getting my
name.
point?
Yeah.
Here, what I can do now, while calling this method, I can pass any number of things. Now, let me create an example. Yeah, let me create an object for this example. Varchars, okay, obj equal to new varchars something. Now, obj dot, okay, obj dot. If I go for addition, 2 arguments it's taking, 3 arguments it's taking, at the same time 4 arguments it's taking.
Yeah.
Now if I go to this addition, how much it is saying? The same values. Let's say for example 10, I can pass it, it will take. I'm not doing any operation as of now, leave it. Okay, we'll see that. Just explain in the concept how we need to call that, how it will act as the exact what we are expecting. Now, here one value it's accepting. Comma 20, still no error. Comma 30, still no error. Comma 40, still no error. 50, no error. 100, no error. Hope this is clear.
Yeah.
It's kind of internally it will call it as a some list, some array it will form.
Okay.
Getting my point?
Yes.
Now we are trying to get the values in the form of dot dot dot. In the sense, it will form an array with the values of type. Which type it is? It's an integer. Getting my point?
Yeah.
So whenever we are talking about the varrods, what we need to understand, in the sense, for this is the how can I say, this is the good example to overcome the problem of method overloading at all the times. Instead of going to the method overloading many times, if it is a single thing, why can't we use this varrods? Hope this is very much clear now.
Yeah.
Now, one more question. We are passing the values here, boss. That's fine. How we can retrieve that? Getting my point?
Yes.
See here, we are passing the values. I want to retrieve. How can I retrieve? In the sense, there is one more concept called for each. No, we already discussed two types of for loops.
Yeah.
One is normal for loop, which takes the like one by one, like that it will repeat. It's a from that is over. But from Java 1.5 onwards, we got one more thing called as the like a for each. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, let me write it. For it is saying that here itself for each. Here y in integer came in a sense. This value will take automatically and it will give the values.
Okay.
Now what I will do that. Now system.out.println of I am putting. Okay, system.out.println as of now I am putting. Okay, now whatever the values we are expecting, okay, how it will write it. For each and every value I am trying to print it. Let me run the program. Now just observe that it's kind of how the values are getting. Means whereas instead of passing a single parameter, we are passing a multiple parameters. Sorry, multiple parameters. We are overriding through single parameter. In that single parameter, whatever the value we are giving, that value will become as the like a array. It will form an array. Then we are trying to read the values from the array. This is the very important thing. And whenever you say what is the advantages of for each, what is the advantages of some other concept, say let's say for example, I don't want to write any method overloading. Instead of that, how we can achieve like that, they will ask question.
Okay.
Now see, now I want to print this value. How can I do that? Here one more variable I'm taking into something. Okay. Now what I'm for each and every value, what I will do, sum equal to sum plus I will put. Here sum equal to at this initial stage I will put as the 0. Hope this is clear. If I'm not understanding anything, let me know. These two words are very and I'm returning the same sum at the end. Now what I will do, if you're not getting anything, Uma, just ask me. It's very important. Okay, this is the same concept will be applicable for both development and testing.
Okay.
Okay, based on this example, we are able to decrease the number of like methods. No need to create a number of methods. Single method that will take care of everything. Let me run it. It won't show anything because just it's returning the sum. Okay, but we are not displaying anything. What I will do now? System.out.println. Within this println method, I'll call this one.
Okay.
Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Then only the output will come. Now, what are the how many times it will call? Here 30, 60, 100, 150, 250 is the output. We'll see that. It's came right? Now, this is very, very, very important. Many people are missing. This is the thing in the interview. If I something we asked in the interview, even though I'm going for the many interviews, okay, if I ask this question, even 10 plus guy also in the automation, they're not able to answer my question.
Okay.
Getting my point, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, these are the things which we need to understand. So though it is a simple concept, but people are not able to understand. But how the question will come from the interviewer? They'll ask you to write a program for the method overloading, and they will tell example like integers. I want addition, 1 number, 2 number, 3 number. Can you write a program like that? The same program we have to write. Once they agree, and they'll ask the next question. But you are giving each and every method that I agree as per the method overloading. That concept I agree, it's fine. But only thing is, if I want to pass 10 parameters, if I want to pass 6 parameters, but instead of repeating the same thing, method overloading, same method, is there any solution for that? Like that they will ask.
Okay.
Getting my point?
Yeah.
Okay, that time we have to go and check the actual point that is called as the var-args. Its var-args is very, very simple and very, very important. That we need to understand the complexity of that.
Okay.
Hope this is clear.
Yes, yes.
Okay, now you can apply the same thing, whatever you want. But most probably people will go for the like integers. The same way I can go for the like strings as well. Some other thing. But only thing is how many values you are giving in within that, it will form as the array of which you are passing a type. Here we are passing a type as the integer or int, hence array will be formed as the in terms of integer.
Integer values. Yeah.
Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now this is very, very important concept. Likewise, see how can I say whatever the topics we covered so far, okay, that almost like it's almost all equal to other trainers, almost all equals to the others, but something has to be differ from you. I mean, when you are comparing to others, that so when you are going to the interview or when you are going to be a technical person, you should be a unique person. Okay, this minimal, I mean, this small concepts will be differing from others. You getting my point?
Yes.
Yeah. Now this is clear. Now that's it actually. Here only we need to understand for each and another thing is var-args. These are called as the Java 1.5 feature.
Okay.
Okay. Now how many points we covered from the Java 1.5? First of all, for each we covered. Second one is generics we covered.
Yes.
Third one is now var-args we covered.
Yeah.
Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
And one of the concept in Java 1.8 is there that is called as the like within like a interface. Earlier, before 1.8, there is no static blocks. Now we can put
Okay.
the static blocks as well, but that is not at all important for us.
Okay.
Okay, but Java 1.5 features are very, very important.
Okay.
After Java 1.8, people not able to understand as the testers. Hence, they're not trying to update anything. They stopped actually. But
Okay.
1.5, people will ask many questions. Okay,
Yes, yes.
this is the thing what we need to understand. And there is one more concept called strings. Okay,
Mm.
now the topic unchanged. Okay,
Yes.
strings. What do you mean by strings, and when it is required, and what is the necessity of strings, and how many types of strings are available in Java? At the beginning of our classes, we told string is a one type of data type.
The type. Yes.
It's a
Mm.
variable.
Mm.
It's a while storing any number of characters within the double quotes, we required a string.
Mm.
Like that we discussed. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
And within the strings also, we have to learn many things. What do you, first of all, let me start giving the introduction from the beginning. If you go to the interview, how you will tell. But whatever the topic I am going to cover, that will different you again from others. This is also we need to understand. Okay. Now,
Yes.
let's say for example, there is one string in Java. You stored it. Okay. You
Mm.
want to add some more data in that one. I mean, let's say for example, Subbu, one word I have. Understand? If I want to add one more thing, Subbu, selenium trainer, like that.
Mm.
What will happen, right? There, whenever you are adding some more addition, okay, or anything, like if you want to add a space, if you want to add a single character or multiple characters within the same string, then what will happen is it will go on, it will create a one more string internally. That we need to understand. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
But that we don't know that. That is called as the string is immutable. What do you mean by string is immutable? Immutable means once string is created, we are not able to change the value. It
Mm.
is like it's kind of fixed together, fixed. After that, boss, can we change the value of string? Yes, we can change. But whenever you are changing any value in string, what will happen? Automatically, the new variable will be created. The internally, one more thing will be created. One more variable will be created, and that will point into the another string. So here two copies are happening. Whenever you are
Mm.
changing any variable name as this thing, any variable value or addition or deletion or something, then automatically it will go and it will point into the another thing, another string. That is called as the string immutability. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Now let's say for example, there is one scenario. I want to create one string where I want to keep on adding the values or keep on adding some parameters or some words or some sentences to a string. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Then does it require the in this case string is not sufficient. Getting my point?
Okay.
String is not sufficient. What string will do whenever you are adding a single character or whenever you are trying to add a single word within the same time, what will happen? It will create a new string again internally. It will point into that particular string.
Mm.
Here, unnecessary object creation is happened due to that string immutability concept.
Okay.
Let's say, for example, I want Subbu, I created as the initial thing, but about myself, and keep on adding some more characters, some more words. Get my point? That time, for each and every addition, it will go on, it will create the one more object. Hence, what will happen? There is a bigger problem will come. I don't want to be in that situation. I don't want to be in that situation. I want to be a situation whenever I created a variable as the string, from that onwards, whenever I am trying to add, it has to be accept. Okay, it has to be accept whatever the value I'm passing, whatever the values I'm adding to that variable, without creating any additional information or without creating any additional effort. That is what I want to know that. Then what are the solution? That is the see. Now question is there, answer is there. But how we can achieve the same thing in Java? For that one, we have two concepts called string buffer and string builder. Getting my point?
Yes.
Did you know that? I mean, string buffer, string builder are is there or not?
No. I know input stream, output stream, but I don't know. Maybe I forgot. Maybe I'm not getting.
No. Streams are different. Strings are different.
No, then
See, streams in the sense, let's say for example, whenever we are trying to read the data in terms of file or from outside to inside, or through network or any file reading content, those things, in that case we require streaming. Streaming in the sense flow of data, like a packet by packet, we are trying to retrieve or read the data from external source. That external source may be the internet or outside of our program. Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, streams will come. In that case, buffered stream will come. Okay, input stream will come, output stream will come. So IO streams will come. Many streamings will come. IO streams for internet input output streams, that is file reading or file loading thing. Yeah, printing or reading or the file content or some other thing. IO streams.
Yes.
Okay, at the same time, file operations, we are going for the IO streams. But if you go to that another thing here, like here string. Yes, string. Here string is there, string buffer is there, string builder is there. String buffer, string builder. See, though we have a string, what is the need of string buffer? What is the need of string builder? That we need to think. Okay. String, see, whenever we are creating a string, that is constant. Because string is created as the immutability. Whenever we are adding something, then automatically it will enlarge and it will point into the another object. Getting my point? So I don't want to do that. To overcome the problem, we have two more things. That is called as the string buffer and string builder. Okay. Now these are the theoretical part. Now we'll go for the practical. Practical in the sense, how many ways are there to create a string? Okay. Then how to compare two strings? How to compare two strings? How to there are some minimal methods are there. How can I
String
say?
length,
How to
string
get the
uppercase,
uppercase, how to get
string
the lowercase,
lower.
substring,
Yeah.
many things
Yes.
are there. That
Yeah.
we'll see now, the
Yes.
practical.
Okay.
And
Mm.
there is one more method is there, equals and equals ignore case.
Yeah.
That we'll
String
see now.
equal. Yeah. Yeah.
And comparing point of view, equals is the method. Double equal is there. There are some rules
Mm.
are there. That we'll see
Mm.
now. Okay.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
let me go to the practical. Uma, one thing I want to understand, what are the topics I covered? They are able to understand everything, right? At the end, you should not say,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not able to understand like that. Hope
No.
everything
No.
is
No.
clear.
Yeah. Everything is clear. I'm also writing on my notes each and point.
Yeah. See, you can write it and don't, how can I say, don't stick to for the only this is what Subutful, this is what we need to learn. But only thing
Okay.
is whenever you Googled something, you are able to understand how many ways are there. Let's say, for example, I'm teaching in one way, some other guy will teach in another way. But we are able to understand that point as well.
Yes.
Any situation. Getting my point, right?
Yes. Yes.
Let me create an example. Class strings example. Okay. I can put examples required many things. Now, first point here, how to create a string. String S1
String.
equal to Subbu or automation. Another point, string S2 equal to new string of 5. Getting my point?
Yes.
Here, these are the two ways where we are able to create a string. One is by using a simple variable we are creating, and the second one is by using string class object. We are
Object.
passing the here
Value.
through string class object. We are passing the value within the string.
String. Yeah.
These are the two ways, okay, where we need to understand the value. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put the same thing here again. Now, let me tell you, system.out.println. See, system.out.println. Now, S1 I'm printing. Okay, now system.out.println, system.out.println, S2 I'm printing. Just let me run the program. Till now, there is no problem. Getting my point?
Yeah.
See, here only automation we are getting. Now, let me create one more string called S3. Okay, S3 equal to automation. Now, I will print now again S3. Just observe now. We need many things. We need to understand many things here. Now, is there any problem now? Simply what we wrote it. Though the content is different. What is that? Though the content is different. Sorry. Though the
Same.
variable name is different, content is same. Getting my point?
Yes.
Now what will happen? In this case, though we are declaring two variables, okay, at the end, it will point to the same location. It will point to the same reference. So let me print now system.out.println of s1 dot
Equals.
Okay, hash code. One second. I'll tell you. Okay, the same way system.out.println of s3 dot hash code. Now let me comment these 3 lines. Now, if you observe now, two values are having the same hash code. Now, system dot out dot println on s2 dot hash code. Now
Same.
see what's happening.
We are getting the same
Sorry,
value.
same value. Though it's pointed to the what happening here inside. Though we are having the different names for the variables, whenever we are creating a single string, always it will point to the same allocation, same address. Hope this is clear.
Yes, yes.
Point one. Now let me create string s4 equal to new string of same thing. I'll put it. Now let me print, sorry, okay, let me print the value here. System dot out dot println of s4 dot
Hash code.
hash code. Now everything is belongs to the same thing.
Hash code. Yeah.
Getting my point? Why?
Yes, yes.
Why in the sense there is a, how can I say, content is same. Now let me add one space here. Let me run the program. Now we feel something is different. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Mean whenever we are having the same variable with a string, if you want to create n number of strings also, it will go and it will point into the same thing. But whenever is there any change, in any content, then it will go and it will point into the another pointer or another memory location. This is what we need to understand. Hope this is clear.
Yes, yes, I'm clear.
Now, point number one, whenever we are creating the same content variables, it won't go and it won't create any new reference. Always it is pointed to the same reference. That's what we need to understand. First point.
Okay.
Okay. And the second point, whenever we are changing any content, though it is a space or adding or deleting, though it is a character or a string, then what's happening? It will go and it will point into the new location or new memory address. That's what hash code is given.
Okay.
And one more thing. I told you there is one object class that is a super class for all the classes. Hence, whenever we are creating an object for any Java class, automatically all the object class methods also we can use. Like that I already told you.
Yes, yes.
Remember? Okay. Now, what are the methods are available in object class? There is methods like toString, hash code, equals, wait, something. Methods are there. Now, just observe this one. S3 we created a object. Okay. Just observe. Only object class methods, not others.
String.
Okay, here equals is there.
Yeah.
To hash code. See, hash code actually object, but here it's overridden. Okay, see, notify all, wait, something. But toString and hash code methods also coming from the object class, but if you create a string class object, it's already overridden. Means it's already overridden all the things. Like toString and hash code is already overridden within the string class. Hence, though we are trying to put a dot and able to see that it belongs to the, it will say it belongs to the string class, not for the object class.
Okay.
That we need to understand. Okay. Now, hope this is clear. Then moving to the third point. How to compare? How to compare two like a strings? Here, how to compare two strings in the sense? Two methods which we need to understand. One is equals and equals ignore case. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Equals and equals ignore. Equals in the sense, let's say for example, automation. If you put complete automation, it's a bigger word it will accept. Equals. Same. If you go there, A capital, remaining all small, when comparing other thing also, it should say everything should be like in the same matching format. If we are not matching, what is that? If we are not matching, let's say for example, instead of automation A cap, you are putting everything is A. Or some auto is small and mation is something cap. Something you are adding or deleting with the capital letter or small letter. Then what will happen? It doesn't match. It doesn't match, and it's saying that there is no matching. It will be fail. Let me go ahead and check now how to compare two strings. This is very, very, very important.
Okay.
Now let me compare. If, see, always condition is we have to put for the if condition. Now automation, what I will do that s1 dot equals see here, equals is there, content equals is there, and equals ignore case is there. That we need to think about that.
Okay.
Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
The content equals we should not check. Okay, always we have to go for the equals.
Okay.
Or equals ignore case. Now as of now I'm checking as the equal. S1 dot equals of S3 I'm putting.
Okay.
Now if the condition is true, then it will say like a system dot out dot println
Both
are the same content and both are equal or something. Equal content. Something like that I'm putting. Now let me run it. S1 dot equals of S3.
Else part.
Why it is not game? Because it's a space. Because of the space.
Yes, yes.
Are you getting my point?
Yes, yes.
If I remove the space and if I go ahead and run it again, it will say both are equal.
Yes, yes.
Equal content. Now else part I'm putting. If these two are not equal, then it will say not equal. Something. Now what I will do, instead of putting A, I'll put here as a small a.
Small a, okay.
Now check that not equal will come.
Yeah.
Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
The reason is if you are putting the equals, only it will check the complete content as well as the, like here it is A, there has to be A. Here it is small, there has to be small. Like that it will check.
Okay. Yeah.
And one more thing, if you observe here, though S1 and S3 having the same content, but there is a small change. Getting my point? but there is a
Yeah,
small
that
change.
code.
Because of that reason only, here if you're trying to read the hash code, it is having
Differences.
two different hash code value.
Yeah. Yeah.
Getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
Now, what will happen if we change anything? It's creating to the another location, another memory address.
Yes.
Now, what I will do, if I will go with another thing like
Double equal
S1
to.
dot, yeah, let me complete. There are three ways. Let me complete.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we are in the middle.
Yeah.
S1 dot equals ignore case.
Equals ignore case.
Equals
Okay.
ignore case of S3.
Okay.
Only this one I modified. Okay, let me do that. Getting my point? Everything
Yes.
is
Yes.
same. Okay, only the if statement. What we are checking now equals ignore case. Now let me run this one. It will say it is equal. Means it's ignoring
Both
the
are.
content type.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Though it is a small letter, capital letter, it doesn't matter. Here, though
Okay.
if you are putting capital N here, it doesn't care.
Okay.
Now, one thing we need to understand here. Okay, one thing we need to understand here. The both are equal content. Means the content higher, lower case or higher case, it doesn't care. Only it will check the content.
Okay.
Okay, that is one thing.
Ignore case. Yeah.
And one more thing is there, that is called as the what you told equals, a double equal. Now S1 double equal to S3. What is that? S1 double equal to S3. Getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
Now let me comment this one for understanding purpose. Okay. See,
Yeah.
all these things we are not using in the same single program, but based on the our requirement, we can change it. We can control it. Now it is saying that not equal.
Yeah. Because content is
Is the point?
different. Yeah.
Content is different. Let me put it as it is and see what will happen. Both are equal. Now there is a question.
Instead of both are same.
Yeah.
Equals and double equal.
See, whenever we are checking here, these are pointed to the same thing. Happy.
Yes.
But if you go for S2 or S4, let's say for example, see, though S1 is having the same item or S2 also having the same item. Getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
Now S1 and S2 I'm putting. Now let observe the first one. What will happen? It's
Both
coming.
equal.
Getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
Now S1 double equal to S2.
Okay.
What is the difference?
Not equal.
Now
Yeah.
there is a problem.
Yes.
You are getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
Now what we need to understand. First point, equals will check the content. What is that? Equals will check the content.
Yes.
Double equal will check whether both hash codes are same or not. Are same, both memory address are same or not. Though sometimes it is same, it will throw an error message both are not equal. Getting my point?
Yeah.
How to solve the problem? Now
But
we are
here
into some problem, right?
S1 and S2 both hash
Now,
codes same.
yeah. Let me complete. Okay. Now let me print S1 and S2 hash code.
Mm.
Both are same.
Yeah.
But why? What is the difference? Now again we need to think about whenever we are creating S1 equal to this one. If I put S1 equal to S3, then it will say both are same. Getting my point?
Yes.
See, whenever we are trying to compare two values, okay, the way of creation of string values is we need to understand whether we are trying to create a value by using new operator or simply we are creating a string value. These are the two major roles what we need to understand.
Okay.
First point. Second point is the equals operator what it is doing and double equal what it is doing. And equals ignore case what it is doing. And how the problems will come. The relationship has to be different.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
That we need to understand. Sometimes we may face difficulties. What is this? Both the strings are equal, but though both the strings are equal, we are not achieving the actual thing what we are trying to get. Means whenever we created different types of variables, different types of strings, automatically the memory location of the internal things will be varied. Okay, though it is pointed to the same hash code, internal implementation will be different because it's an object that is a normal variable. And until unless, okay, double equals problem, nothing is will be different. Everything is same. Hence, whenever we are trying to compare any two values, I'm talking about only string, okay? Whenever you are trying to like compare any two strings, always better to go for the like equals operator or equals ignore case. Then your problem will be solved. Whether it is an object type or whether it is a normal variable type, that is none of our business. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Okay, this is how we need to compare. Always better to go for the equals. Again, either equals we need to check or equals ignore case we need to be checked. What do you mean by equals and what do you mean by equals ignore case? Equals in a sense it will check the content whether it is same to same or not.
Yes.
It will check the like a case like capital or lower or higher or whatever may be lower case or upper case, it will check everything. If you go to the same thing for the another scenario, equals ignore case, it doesn't bother about anything, whether it is a lower case or upper case. It will ignore the case and it will continue the checking point. If both are same, then it will go ahead.
Yes.
Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Now, what do you mean by double equal? Double equal will check always these two are the internally pointing to the same memory address or not. But if you go to the equals method, it will check whether two things or two objects or two strings are having the same content or not. That we need to
Okay.
understand. Hope this is clear.
Yes, yes.
Now the next point. How to get the uppercase values or how to get the lowercase values. I'm having one string with a zigzag items, but I don't want to be in that situation. I want to be used like, how can I say, all the elements or all the strings or all the string values or all the string content have to be in lowercase. How to get that? Just simply there are minimal methods are there.
Lowercase, yeah.
Okay. System dot out dot println dot s1 dot 2 lower or 2 lowercase. It will print only lowercase one.
Yes.
S2 dot print to uppercase. Now, see there is a locally used there. Okay, you don't bother about that. If you pass locally lower code is like this, then it will give the like a Turkish language.
Yes, okay.
Or something else. But we don't want to be in a situation like that to pass. Only we are always going for the UK or US English. It's a default English value. Okay.
Okay.
Now to uppercase. Now if I try to run this program, it will say,
yes,
it will say like a automation. You are able to see the difference, right? In the last these two.
Yeah. Yes.
Now, though it is a small letter or a capital letter, I don't want to bother about that. But at the end, if I required full strings as the capital to uppercase, full string has to be lower, to lowercase I'll put. In that way, is there any another methods are available inside the string? Then we need to think. Now, caret something is there.
Yeah.
Compare to is there. Compare to ignore is there. Concat is there. Contains is there. See, now what are the real-time words which we are going to be used by using strings? Whenever we are trying to like use strings in a real time, there are 5 situations will come. First one, we need to compare two things. Always better to go for the like equals. Okay. The second thing is whether we need to go for uppercase or whether we need to go for the lowercase.
Yes.
Okay. Substring we can do.
Yes.
That is the third thing. Fourth one is we need to understand like another substring. Okay. Then contains.
Yeah.
That we need to check. Contains, do you aware of how it will check?
Sorry. Content.
Contains.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, contains.
Yes.
Okay. These are the how many things, right? Equals. What we need to understand? Equals. Concat.
Concat.
Yeah, no. Equals, concat, substring, and contains. These are the very, very, very important 4 things.
Okay.
One is equals. Another one is like a concat, substring, and final one is how to. What are the things I required? 4 things I told you. Equals. No, first one equals.
Yeah.
Concat, contains, and substring.
Yes.
Okay. These are the 4 things which we need to understand.
Okay.
If you are able to do that, these 4, then I will move to the another topic in the subtopic. If you are okay with these 4, I will move to the another subtopic.
Yes.
Now there is, I told you right, there is like 3 kinds of things are there for this string buffer, string builder, and all this.
Yes.
Now what do you mean by string buffer? What do you mean by string builder? How, when to use which one? Getting my point?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, let's say for example, I have a situation where I need to keep on add something to a
Mm-hmm.
particular string.
Okay.
Then what I can do that? Then whether I need to go for string buffer and string builder. That I want to
Mm-hmm.
understand.
Okay.
Now, see, whenever we are going for a string buffer and string builder, okay, both the things will allow to add the content dynamically.
Okay.
Means whenever you are going to a string, you are not able to add the content dynamically. If you are trying to add it, what will happen? It will create another object. Hence, the
Okay.
immutability concept is there. Hence, we are not supposed to use for the dynamic values. It has to be another solution. So the solution is, in other hand, we have two solutions. One is string buffer and string
Mm-hmm.
builder. You getting my
Okay.
point?
Yeah.
Now string buffer is there, string builder is there. Now again we need to think about whether we need to go for string builder or whether we need to go for string buffer. And what are the differences between these two? That we need to understand.
Mm.
See, if you want to go for string buffer, what will happen? Everything is synchronized, thread
Mm.
safety and slowness.
Mm.
Means
Mm-hmm.
what will happen? Whenever you are going for the string buffer, it will take some time to add the values. The performance wise is very slow. The reason is inside the string buffer, each and every method is synchronized and multi-threading it's not supported. It's a thread safety and
Mm.
hence the performance is very low than compared to others. Hence we are not supposed to use the string buffer. Is there any specific reason? Then we'll go for the string buffer. Until unless we are not supposed to use for the string buffer.
Okay.
Hope this is clear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm. Mm.
And when to use for the like a string builder? Always preferred one is string builder.
Okay.
And why in a sense? String builder methods are not synchronized. String builder is a not thread safety and see string builder is a faster than string buffer. It's a speeder.
Mm.
Multi-threading concept is there. Hence we
Yeah.
are able to like do that like anything. Hence there is no thread safety. There is no synchronization. Hence there is
Mm.
no performance issue. The performance issue will be lost. The performance issue won't come. There is no performance issue. The performance is very high. The reason is we are accurately using the multi-threading concept. Hope this is
Okay.
clear.
Yes. Yes.
Now, what we need to understand, when to use a string builder and when to use a string. String in the sense, whenever we are having only constant values, then we'll go for the string.
Okay.
Whenever the value is changing or whenever the value is addition or removing at the programming running case dynamically, then
Mm.
we'll go for the string builder. And string builder, if you go anyway, there are something called the string reverse. See, within
Oh.
string method, string, there is no method to reverse a string. But if we go to a string builder, there is a method
Mm-hmm.
called reverse.
Okay.
Getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
And whenever we are talking about remaining things, whenever we are dealing with the strings, what we need to understand, okay, either we can go for our own logic to reverse a
Mm-hmm.
string or else we can convert a string into a string builder.
Mm-hmm.
From there we can go ahead and do the reversing point. That is
Okay.
also available. And Now let me create one more thing called string builder example. Getting my point?
Yeah.
String builder equal to new string builder. Okay, and where we need to pass the string, like here I'm passing automation. Now I want to, let's say for example, now builder dot, if I put here few more, like how can I say, few more methods will come, like append, capacity. Getting my point? Append is there, capacity will come, and especially delete will come. Okay, at the same time if you go for reverse will come, replace will come. Replace also earlier there, but here append, delete, insert, reverse, these are the capacity, these are the major methods will come from the string builder alone. String builder, it's kind of a string, it's kind of a dynamic array. You can add at any point, you can remove at any point. You are able to see, right? Append.
Yes.
For append, many things are there. Capacity. Okay. Then another insert, delete, length method, like replace, here reverse, subsequence, substring. Okay, now let me go ahead and put dot here in any case. Now see, is there any append method, delete method, and insert method here? Just observe. Append is there? No. Delete is there? No. Insert is there? No. Getting my point?
Yes.
Next one. See, direct. Is there any substring method here?
Substring, no.
No, right?
No.
Some more method. Is there any reverse method is there here?
Yeah, on the top I saw substring here is there. Substring is there.
Might be there.
Reverse is on the top. I saw somewhere else reverse.
But replace is there. But reverse it won't be there. Insert it won't be there. Append it won't be there. Delete it won't be there. Getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, now if I go and do the reverse, doesn't have. Append doesn't have. Insert, that is different, but insert is not there as the method. Getting my point?
Yes.
Delete. Getting my point?
Yes.
Delete is not there. Now, if I go to the same thing here, okay, here I can reverse, I can replace, I can reverse. Okay, builder dot reverse. Now what it will happen? Automation, it will be reverse and it will print it. Getting my point?
Yes.
Now this is the minimum things where we need to understand. And we can like add n number of things at any time. It will keep on add. There is no problem. Always it will point to the same memory location, and based on the content what we are adding, it will go on, it will increase its capacity, and it's moving towards.
Okay.
Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Now, if you observe here, everything is like some more methods are happening. And if you observe, whenever we are trying to compare from the string and string buffer and string builder, what we need to understand. See, string is a, let me conclude everything. Okay, let me conclude everything what we discussed. What is a string? String is a like immutable point where we are able to, whenever we are creating a string, it's a constant. Whenever we are trying to replace or move or adding extra characters, what will happen? It will point into, it will create a internally one more object location. From there it will point. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
And it's a constant. We are not able to add or delete anything. Now, if we go for anything, if we want to add dynamically, then we have two options. Either we have to go for the string buffer or string builder. And if you go for the string buffer, there is some problems. What is that? String buffer performance is very slow. The reason is each and every method having which is inside string buffer is synchronized and having thread safety, and multiple threads are not accepting, only always will accept only single thread. Hence the performance wise we are saying that string buffer is very slow. Getting my point? Now going to the string builder. Within the string builder, if you observe that it's a dynamically we can add anything, we can delete anything, we can reverse a string, everything is possible. And the performance wise string builder is very high. The reason is here every method is not synchronized. There is no thread safety. Means multiple threads, n number of threads we can able to insert. We can able to multiple threads we can use at the same time. Multiple operations we are able to do that. Hence string builder is the performance is very high. And the string builder having methods like insert, delete, append and reverse. These are the major methods which is applicable and within the string builder and not in the string and string buffer. That we need to understand. Always whenever the content is dynamic, we are trying to add or delete or something, better to go for always the string builder. That is my suggestion.
Okay.
And now the questions will come. These are the minimum things what we need to understand. These are the practical thing what we decide.
Okay.
Now the interview questions here. Okay. In the string they will ask what is immutability, what do you mean by immutability, when I change any character what will happen. Then how to compare two strings, which one is best, which one is not best. If something is the problem with the double equals, what is the difference between double equals and equals method, then they will ask. They'll ask questions. Okay, can we write a program to reverse a string, that they will ask.
Okay.
That's all about the strings. And sometimes they will ask for the replace, contains and concat. Okay. These things we need to understand. These things we need to understand completely about the string. Now what are the problems in the string, they will ask, and how to achieve those problems. I mean, what is the solution those problems for the like a string builder and string buffer. And again they will ask question, what is the difference between string buffer and string builder, can you explain, and at the end which one you are going to be choose and why. Okay, these are the whole questions will come from the interviewer. Now how to reverse a string, there is a question. What is that?
How
How
to
to
reverse
reverse a string. It is a simple thing. Whenever we have a string, we have to go for the string builder. We have to convert. Let me show you how to do that. It's a simple thing. Okay, now
already done with the reverse
string.
system.
Oh, that is different. Let me tell you.
Okay.
String f6. I have a string called money. Now I want to like a reverse a string. How can I do that? But one thing we need to understand, within the string there is no predefined method called as the string. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
First of all, where the string reverse method is there? Within the string builder class. Getting my point?
Yes.
Now what I'm going to do now, I am going to convert this string to string builder first. Getting my point?
Okay.
Now string builder, string builder 1, because already put builder 5 on the top. Okay, now new string builder I'm putting, and here whatever the value I'm going to put, that value here I can pass. Now what I did, I converted the normal string to string builder. Getting my point? Now system.out.println, what I can do that builder 1, sorry, builder 1 dot reverse. Just I'm putting. Now just observe that what the last word, if you observe, it's coming. Okay, for this, these are the 3 lines of code. What we are doing, we are reversing a string by using like a string build. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Now what here doing, we are trying to convert a normal string to a string builder object. From there we are trying to reverse a string. Getting my point? Now again how to convert string builder to a string reverse. What we can do that, simply we can put string builder 1 dot to string method.
String builder or string?
Then I can store it in a string. See here normal string is there. By using this line, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to convert. Okay, I'm going to convert normal string to string builder. Clear?
Yeah.
Now, why I did that one to reverse a string? Okay, they might have asked one more question. If I have a string builder, because now it's a string builder object, right?
Yes.
Though it is a reverse, it's a string builder object. Can I convert that to a string? Yes, we can put dot to string method. Getting my point? If I'm not putting this as a to string, what will happen? It will throw an error message or not. See, it's saying that a type mismatch, saying that cannot convert from string builder to a string. Means, Baba, you are trying to store a string builder value into a string. That is not possible directly. So what we are trying to do, first of all, we need to convert that string builder object to a string, then we can store the value. Getting my point?
Yes.
To do the conversion, what we have, there is a method called toString. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Okay, then we can convert. Like that, we are able to convert normal string to string buffer or string builder, and the same thing, string buffer or string builder to a normal string. See,
Yeah.
direct conversion is we are passing the object as the string, then it will point into the string builder. From the string builder to again reversing to the string, then we have to go for the toString. Then that method will give the exort return the string.
Yes. Mm.
Hope this is clear.
Yeah, yeah.
The same way, we need to think how we need to do that. And let's say, for example, sometimes there is some spaces are available. Let's say, for example, string, okay, string xyz. I'm putting simple equal to some something. I'm putting like this space. Okay, if I want to print the same thing, again it will give the same space. But there is a method called like xyz dot trim to size or trim is there.
Yeah, yeah, trim. I remember. Yes.
See, now let me tell you, trim is available within the string. Trim to size is available within the string builder or string buffer.
Okay.
If I go on the type here, okay, let's say for example here instead of reverse, I'm putting dot, okay, dot trim to size. Here see, trim to size will come. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
If we go to the string builder, trim to size will come. If we go for the normal string, trim is there.
Yeah.
Okay, what it will do actually, whenever extra spaces are available before the content or after the content, then it will trim that to a particular thing. The extra spaces will remove by using trim to size. That's what we need to understand.
Okay.
Hope this is clear.
Yes, yes.
Now, this is what we need to understand completely. Okay, now what we need to think the next step. Now, I will give one like one assignment, simple assignment.
Okay.
Okay, now write a program to reverse a string. What is that? Write a program to reverse a string without using string builder. The question is just repeating again.
Yeah.
Without using the string builder, we have to write a program to reverse a string. Or else, the same question how they will ask you, write a program for the string palindrome. What is that? String palindrome without using the string operations or without using the reverse method. Like that they will ask.
Okay.
Both questions are same questions.
So first
If
question,
you are not able to get it,
yeah,
the first question is write a program to reverse a string without using any predefined methods or string builder method or reverse method.
Yeah, with you we can do with the length. With the length, we can write a program for this reverse string without using string builder.
No. Just write, okay? Just think about and try to do practice, we'll get. Okay?
Yeah.
And the same thing, the second question. Second question also the same thing. But what they're asking? They are asking write a palindrome program. But only thing what we need to understand. See, any number or any string. Let's say, for example, whatever the value we are writing, okay, as a normal, whatever the value we are writing in the reversely, then both are matching. Then we can say it's a palindrome. But we need to reverse a number. And we need to reverse a string. Like if you see in Telugu, kitiki is there, Tikata Kavi is there. These are the two things which we can say like a palindrome strings. The same thing if you go for a thing like a MOM, mom, MADAM, madam, LIRIL, little. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Okay. These things are called as the palindrome strings.
Yes.
How we need to check the palindrome? First of all, we need to reverse a string. And then we need to put a one condition called whether the existing, the first string and the reversed string both are same, then we are calling as the palindrome. Hence, palindrome is successful. If those two are not matching, then we can say both are the not equal or not the palindrome. Like that we need to. And this we can achieve by using simple string reverse method in 2 minutes, but the interviewer or some other thing, they don't want to do that. They wanted to do in a separate thing. That we need to understand.
Okay.
Hope this is clear.
Yes, yes.
Now this is the assignment for you. And if you go to the Google, n number of things they are doing, and you are able to understand everything.
Yes, yes. Okay.
And that is your choice. How you will, let's say for example, 10 ways they are implemented. Whatever which is the easiest one for you, you can follow that. There is no restriction.
Okay. Okay.
Getting my point?
Yes.
And at the same time, arrays. Let's say for example, arrays. There are. Hello.
Like 1:15. I'm having meeting at 1:15.
Yeah, I'm going to stop it. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm going to stop.
Yeah.
I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, like try to do the same thing for the minimum things arrays. Okay, what I'm trying to say, okay, tomorrow also we'll extend the same half an hour because yesterday we lost, right?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, tomorrow also we'll have one more half an hour so that we'll cover yesterday what we lost, and tomorrow also, but going from Wednesday onwards, again we are going for the normal 1 hour class.
Okay.
And hope everything is covered in Java. I'll try to read everything again. I'll check that, okay, my checklist, whether we covered everything or not. If something is there, we covered, or else we'll go for the another concept called Selenium and start it. Okay, meantime, we can do practice. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
We'll meet by tomorrow in the same time. Thank you.
Thank you.